Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see the daily, and of course we're gonna start with the daily analysis from our channeling to see our position today from the base channel. It's still of course above this lower line here, and we're still of course looking at a potential triangle here, that it can be of course a triangle ABCDE, and then pushing for lower continuation of this potential scenario as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, or for the double 1, 2 internally here we have double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5, and that means of course it can preserve here the ABC, another AB and a C, very deep wave C, W, X, and a Y, and then we push toward the upside. However, problematic here is that you're gonna break the base channel, signaling of course a wave 3 as a confirmation, and of course we might of course continue the course toward the downside and the path for a deeper wave 2, and that means of course it's gonna prevent here the regular flat possibility that we might have here as an ABC shallow wave 2, and then pushing it toward the upside. We'll see, guys. So basically the labeling here for all the possibilities for the daily, we have the first one, which is of course the regular flat, where we want to finish a WX and a Y. Potentially can be done and finished only if we are lucky here and we turn into a double 1, 2 and then 3, 4, 5, but very low possibility because the momentum is slowing down, unless of course something is gonna change. We're gonna see this in the micro. However, if this is a finished 3 waves, then we are looking for 3 waves up here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C. Regular flat, of course, hitting the 0.38 fib level, 56k, and then of course starting a bull run toward the upside. Another possibility can be a 3 waves down, but the 3 waves up might be of course an expanding flat wave B here, hitting of course this target, which is of course perfect target for a wave B, and then coming back to the 0.38 again as a wave C expanding flat. Both the regular flat and the expanding flat, they will have the same area, the same hit, which is the 0.38 fib level here. So whatever is gonna happen here, both are going to reach this level, which is also very interesting, that because of course the technical support area here that we might have and preserve of course for Bitcoin around the 52k, preferably to not break it if we don't want to of course switch to a deep correction. The deep correction is of course the following possibility, where you might of course simply continue toward the downside here, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5, finishing wave A, then having wave B of course later on towards the 70k again, and then of course having a final wave C there around the 25 and the 35k for Bitcoin. And this is of course will be the deepest correction here for Bitcoin, and it might take of course a longer time until August 2027 there, as you can see that it might take even a little bit more time to unfold something bullish again toward the upside. So we gotta be careful with this situation here, in case if it happens. Well, the first thing you want to see is a broken base channel. Currently our price position is above it, exactly above it, and we'll see on the 2-hour chart here what's gonna happen over there. So currently the possibilities are very likely to be a triangle, of course A, B, C, D, and a E here. We are today of course finishing a potential wave E, since the wave D is done in a zigzag form, and we're looking here for the wave E, so be careful and we might drop down. Now what you need to watch is definitely the 70k 970. By all means, if the things are going to turn bullish suddenly, nobody knows, and still of course giving again strength for this area, because of course of the momentum here decreasing, we couldn't get of course a potential double 1, 2, because normally when you have a 1, 2, double 1, 2, you would like to see the second 1, 2 getting above the previous one, and this did not happen. So in case that, but it still of course can happen, the market can change its decision at any time, so never forget this. To trigger of course if the market has changed decision, 70k 970. By taking this price, okay, we took the high, we invalidated the triangle, okay, this is a 1, 2 unfolding there with 3, 4, 5 for 5 towards the upside. So 70k, 970 to be watched. Otherwise, if the price stays below this number, then we are bearish. We're looking for a new low, and the next target, of course, might be here, probably, of course, reaching the 52k, but I would like to try the 56k 700 first. Yep, so we'll see, guys, on the 15-minute chart as well for this wave E. Of course, we have already here a potential wave A, and then B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So we didn't took the low here. So this can be, of course, the wave C unfolding. So it can be, of course, complex structure as a wave E as well. It can do this if it wants to. So be careful with it. It can be even a finished complex structure in WX and Y. WX and a wave Y, and then pushing down here, okay? Now, how do we know that we are pushing down, and we might, of course, here unfold something bearish starting for the wave 5? So definitely it is our confirmation for lower there is this price, okay? Now, if you want even, I prefer... Yeah, okay, I prefer this as confirmation, yeah, like 100% confirmation, 65k, because, okay, you can here invalidate the wave D, but what if this is a part of the wave D, for example? And that's why preferably to watch this low, yeah, so what if the wave D is still unfolding there, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, and then unfolding wave E? So, yeah, preferably to watch this one, and to confirm, of course, for something lower. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin, the daily analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.